at Mizzou Stadium this weekend?
It's definitely very exciting because just knowing the atmosphere that we're going to have now that it's 100% capacity, all the fans are going to be cheering for us. Basically, we're going to have a lot more of our family and friends there for each of us. So it's definitely just going to be a much better atmosphere now, and we're going to all just be very pumped to play the game.
Ben and then Eric.
Jenna, when it comes to regional play, this isn't the most experienced team in the field, but you all seem very, very confident. Where does that confidence come from, and do you feel like it's just growing more and more as you get closer to the regional?
I think it just comes within us because we know that we can beat any team that we play, whether it's the best team in the country or just really a nobody, but we can just play our game. And as long as we're playing the game that we know how to play, we can beat anyone because we have the right skills, we have the right mindset. So no matter what, we just know that we have the confidence to be able to win anything.
Jenna, obviously one of the first things that pops out about you is your age and that you're a freshman and you're doing all these things, beyond your years. What is it about you that allows you to kind of play at a high level, even though you're still kind of getting used to Columbia?
It's probably just the people that I'm surrounded by. All of my teammates, they're all older, they're all upperclassmen. So I kind of just follow after them. I follow in their footsteps, and whatever they do, I know that I should be doing pretty much the same. So just having their experience to look at is just what definitely helps me out.
And do you have any kind of previous memories of watching either the NCAA tournament softball wise or going to games just growing up?
I mean, both my sisters, my two older sisters played softball, so I was always growing up around the game. So just to see now that I'm finally living out the college dream when I was watching it previously, just definitely makes me happy.
Colin and Anthony.
Hey, Jenna, kind of along those lines, I'm sure this is the kind of thing you expected when you came to Mizzou, but did you think you would get to this point so quickly, number 8 national seed, and potentially even hosting a super if you get through this weekend?
It's not something that I thought of that would happen my first year at least, but it's something that I've always dreamed of. So now that it's finally coming true, it kind of it makes my dreams more of a reality.
Now, you guys are obviously coming in to this weekend against UIC as kind of the big favorites in that game. How are you guys kind of approaching that to make sure that doesn't get to your heads?
We just have to know that even though we are the favorite for this game, that anything can happen. And if we lose one game, then it's just kind of going to set the tone for the rest of the weekend. So we have to just know that there's still a softball team and there's still someone who can potentially beat us. So we have to just keep our head right and not get too flustered by everything else.
Any other questions for Jenna? Thanks, Jenna.